And welcome back to Clint Hurdle Field. Alan Slaughterzinski, Nathan Oglesby. This is it, folks. Game 3, the deciding game. Titus Moore on the bump for Merritt Island. We're going to try to play as much of this one as we can. Now, the managers, I have Merritt Island's lineup. Coach Avon did not deliver his lineup until it was time to walk it to the plate. What's wrong?
I fixed it.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Did not have time to we didn't get the lineup for American Heritage until Coach Avon walked it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be Caballero, Asensio, Rubalcaba, Geraldo, and Saladino 1 through 5. We'll figure it out after 6. I think Rubalcaba's pitching. I'm not sure. We don't know.
Right.
So we'll find out. But let's tell you about Titus Moore, the Merritt Island starter. And Titus this year, first time I've seen him pitch, this is his 7th appearance. Titus is 0-0. He's got a 0.91 ERA. Titus Moore this year has thrown. How many innings has this young man thrown this year?
Quite a few, I believe.
Yeah. I just yeah, 7. Well, no, not really. 7.2.
Never mind.
And teams are batting 226 against him as Caballero steps in. Caballero, more a southpaw, so home plate umpire says play, and we will play. Here we go. First pitch, game 3, strike 1. I want to thank everyone watching from American Heritage all over the state of Florida. Thank you for tuning into Brevard Sports Network. Listen, and the other thing, too, is we lost our tent. So we don't have a tent up. So we're going to get umbrellas and things like that if it starts raining. So 1-1. But you fight through. You fight through, Nathan.
Especially for this.
Right. The 1-1, low, 2-1. Now we've seen a 2-1 game, a 3-2 game, and a 2-1 game. This could be the game that goes 10-8.
Very well.
Could
Especially, we've seen both pitching staffs, and we know that they're deep, but also we know that both these teams are capable of hitting.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I thought if this thing went 3, it benefited American Heritage. I really did. In assessing the series, I thought the Mustangs could get the bats in Game 2 going, which they couldn't do. And that ball is laced into left field down the line. And Caballero is easily going to be in with a stand-up double. He did the same thing to start Game 1. He does the same thing to start Game 3. And now to be Mark Asensio that steps in. And last night, Asensio singled him in for the only run of the game until they got to the 7th inning for American Heritage. So Titus Moore just needs to settle down, because Jesse Dector certainly did. Go get the batter. Moore stares in. Jensen, I'll give you the defensive alignment for Merritt Island here in a second. And that is going to be strike 1. It's going to be Cunningham, Vogel, and Arnold from left to right. Liam Miller, Ty Brandis, Charlie Blaylock, and Wes Lawrence from third to first. And behind the plate is Brady Jensen. Moore stares in. The 0-1 on its way to Asensio. Upstairs, 1-1.
And Moore, I've personally seen him pitch one of the few 7 innings, but based on what I've seen, he seems like a big control guy. He's not necessarily going to be the guy to try and blow something past you. But we'll see what he does here.
Well, he's got an ERA of 0. So he's not giving up a run this year. So what's going on out at second base is new to him, and that's 2-1. And I don't know where that pitch missed, by the way. Mr. Umpire has to realize that there's weather moving in. So, strike zone for both teams needs to be. Oh, he just drilled him. You could hear that all the way over where we're sitting, a whole 30 feet away. But anyway, you get the point. So Asensio is HBP, and that's going to bring up Gavin Rubicaldo, and let me tell you something. American Heritage is not playing in Game 3, likely if it's not for Gavin Rubicaldo, because he tied the game up with an absolute monstrous blast the Duke commit did in the bottom half of the sixth inning of Game 2 to tie the game at 1. And now, early first inning trouble for Titus Moore as there is 2 on and nobody out with Rubicaldo up. Strike 1. Now, I can't remember whether it was Caballero or Rubicaldo last year. I think it was Caballero that got the big hit in the semis.
It was.
It was,
yes,
yeah,
was.
Caballero in the semis. So, and that's the other reason I thought Game 3 benefited American Heritage, because of their experience. That's another strike. Nice pitch by Titus, 0-2. Their experience, they were here last year. They were here 3 years ago. I'm not saying these players were here 3 years ago, but, the program carries that with them. 0-2. How we doing, Caleb? Okay. Moore needs a strikeout. Will he get it? The curveball. I guess it was outside.
That's the only.
I mean, because it was certainly within range of a strike. What are you looking at? Oh. Got him that time. Rubicaldo knows it. Doesn't say anything. Walks away. 1 out. That's a big, big strikeout by Titus Moore. And next, Angelo Geraldo steps in. And Geraldo with 2 on and 1 out now.
Geraldo went 2 for 3 in the Game 2 today. So
yeah, he had a good game.
Yeah, good game by him.
Pitch, fouled back and out of play for strike 1. And now Coach Arnold's telling Titus, don't stop turning your head left to right, left to right, left to right. Peek.
Did it again.
He's doing it again.
Oh.
Here's the pitch. And that ball is blistered. And Miller holds it. And the bases are loaded. That's going to be an infield single. Did you get that? All right, Liam Miller. Now the bases are loaded with David Saladino up, the catcher. So this is a big AB for Saladino. Boy, American Heritage is putting pressure on early here. We're also under a tornado watch, by the way.
Of course we are.
Tornado, severe
Why
thunderstorm.
Not? Everything, yeah.
Severe thunderstorm watch.
Get a hurricane in here.
Fire watch. What else we got? We got wind watches, right?
Right.
That's my kind of baseball weather.
There we go.
1 out.
We've seen what wind can do in this park.
We have definitely seen what wind can do in this park. Titus looks in, gets the sign, needs a double play here. Oh, great stop. It's not. Oh, holy. Boy, I tell you, Caballero thought about it, and he would have been out.
Yep.
That's a great play by Jensen. And what he did there was he just kept it in front of him, and he gave, Caballero something to think about,
Right.
And he made the right decision. 1-0. Middle infield at double play depth. Miller and Lawrence on the grass. Here's the pitch. Yes, indeed. Strike 1.
Right down Mustang Way.
And it's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are loaded. American Heritage looking to take early control of the third and deciding game here at Clint Hurdle Field. Here's the pitch. That ball is lifted and tailing foul away from Arnold, and he couldn't get to it. And that is, it's a long, it's a long strike, but you're going to take it if you're Titus Moore. I don't think Titus is going to go 7 today. I would expect him to go 3 or 4. No. Yep. Yeah, I'll let you know. 1 and 2. The legend, Chuck Goldfarb in the house. The pitch. Curveball, chopper. And that's going to get through. And 2 American Heritage runs are going to score. And over to third base, Saladino delivers with a 2-strike base hit that just got between everybody over there. It squirted through. And now it's 2-0. Should be 2-0, right?
It is 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. And runners at the corners after the Saladino base hit.
I believe it is Nick Cunningham. Yes, it is.
No, I think it's going to be number 27.
It's Nick because 27 right.
Oh,
was given
I
the
got
glove.
you. Okay, all right. Yeah, I thought he was going to have to pitch. I was like, I don't think he can pitch again. So Nick Cunningham's going to get the ball, and well, that's a quick hook. And I guess it's game 3. And I mean, look, it wasn't a bad pitch. He's not throwing bad pitches. You know, that ball just had seeing eyes on it.
It did.
So we are going to get a new pitcher. It's going to be Nick Cunningham, who's going to go to left field.
I believe Moore went out there.
Titus Moore?
I believe so.
Okay. So now we're going to get Nick Cunningham, and it's still 2 on, 1 out. So let's tell you about the new Merritt Island hurler. Cunningham is 1 and 2. He has pitched 11. Oh, I'm sorry. That's how many hits he's given up. Where you at, Nick? All right, Nick is 2-0 with a 0.64 ERA this season. Cunningham has thrown 11 innings. He's given up 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 of them earned, 6 walks, 15 strikeouts. Teams are batting just 0-9 against Nick. Marinon's going to have to hit because 2 runs is more than they scored in game 2.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll be the most interested in seeing who American Heritage decides to pitch here.
I think it's going to be the guy you said. I think it's going to be the Duke commit. Ruben. I think they saw that Merritt Island struggled with left-handed
Lefty.
pitching in the last game, and if you look at the numbers, Rubicato seems to throw that tight. What's wrong? What?
I didn't switch the scoreboard in between games.
Oh yeah, we did right. Yeah. So our apologies there. So we made sure we forgot to move the things. We forgot to move the logos in game 1 to the bottom. So for this game on our scoreboard, Merritt Island still will be on top, and because we're used to putting the visiting team on top and the home team on the bottom, which is the way it should be. But we apologize. Please forgive us. The error has been corrected, right?
But thank you to Miss.
Who's that? I want to thank her. Yep. I got to put my glasses on. It's a shame. I got to put my glasses on and read social media anymore. Ivan Andrew. There you go. Thank you, Miss Andrew, for the heads up. We would not have known that. Well, I'm sure we would have. Somebody would have told us. But Miss Andrew, you are first. And if we were giving away gift cards, I'd give you one. But speaking of gift cards, I want to thank, here comes the weather. Yeah, this ain't going to last long, gentlemen.
Nope.
That is a cold, cold breeze. It did. I mean, literally dropped 20 degrees just like that. That is not a good sign. I just look for a funnel cloud. I do not want to be swept up in one of those. All right, here we go. Here's the pitch. Oh, they were bunting. Safety squeeze was on.
Didn't have a firm enough grip. It looked like they're on his bunt.
Yeah, Lyman is up. I'd love to hear Coach Aben over there screaming at Lyman. Keep the barrel still. Keep it above your hands. Bunting 101. Cunningham kicks and fires. Did it again. Oof. See, there's a coachable moment for Brady Jensen right there. Knowing he's bunting means he's running. They should have had a pick play going there.
I agree.
Yep, 0-1. Cunningham takes a peek over to first. I can't believe the runner at first hasn't gone yet. Upstairs, 1-2.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I was like, I thought there were 2 strikes. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lyman, Cunningham, peeks over again. Kicks and fires. And that ball just dropped down the line, and it's just foul. And I mean just foul. Geraldo at third. Saladino, the catcher. Did they pinch run for him? I think they did.
I think so.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. And he's still at first base. He has not attempted to steal yet. Here's the pitch. Nice job by Jensen to frame that thing, but it was low, 2-2. How long before? Well, we'll never get a challenge system in high school. You got to have technology.
Right.
That'll never happen.
It'd be cool though.
Yeah, no, it definitely would be cool.
Really have the monetary resource to make sure every game has 3 umpires.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's paying for 3 umpires every game.
No,
That ain't gonna happen. You can forget that.
that's happening before we get the challenge system.
That's in the dirt, and a great job by Jensen. And all of a sudden, Cunningham is gone from 0-2 to 3-2. And I wonder if now the runner puts the wheels in motion here, because you got to. If you're Lyman, you're getting a strike, and that's a good good idea by Cunningham. A really good idea to throw over there. I can hear my voice. Where can I hear my voice at? I can hear my voice somewhere, like echoing. 3-2. And that ball, nice stop by Liam Miller. He's going to go home, but it was just not enough time. The bobble by Miller, and Coach Arnold tells him you got to go get the out, and that's what should have happened there. And it's 3-0 as Geraldo scores. There was never a shot to get him after he bobbled it. And Lyman with a fielder's choice. He'll reach down to second, go Saladino. And now it's 3-0. And that ball, Blaylock, double play,
Well
and
done.
Merritt Island gets out of it 4-6-3. Double play, but not before American Heritage does some damage. They score more runs in this inning than they have in each of the last 2 games. They lead it 3-0 back with the bottom of the first. All right, the double play to end the inning. Good turn there. That was Giancarlo Gandarillia that hit into it. And so just getting the scorebook up to date. Remember, we didn't have their lineup until American Heritage gets 3 runs there. So, listen, if you're Merritt Island, you're not going to be able to hit home runs now. Caleb, if you can show those flags out there in left center field, they are blowing. Well, let's just say they're blowing straight in about as hard as they could possibly be blowing in. So Merritt Island's going to have to line drive it and force pressure, and it is going to be the lefty. No, who is that? That's going to be Gabriel Rosenfeld We got Rosenfeld's graphic, but I took it down. Because I didn't think he'd be pitching. So it is going to be Rosenfeld, and he is also a lefty as well. I was told before the game Rosenfeld hadn't pitched in 3.5 weeks, so I didn't know if something was wrong with him.
Yeah.
But now Rosenfeld is well rested, and his numbers are better than Snow's. He's 3-0 with a 0.90 ERA, and when you can trot him out in 23 and a third innings pitched this year, 15 hits, 9 runs, 3 of them earned, 16 walks, 35 strikeouts, and teams are batting just 181 against him. So if he hasn't pitched in 3.5 weeks, Merritt Island may want to be patient at the plate, make him throw strikes.
The wind absolutely hurling.
Yeah, it is.
Man.
Ty Brandis steps in. It's all about now. And the Mustangs got to climb out of a hole if they're going to get this done. Cocoa Beach did this last night. Cocoa Beach was in a 3-0 hole and came back to win 6-5. So we'll see. We'll see. Ty Brandis against Rosenfeld. First pitch from the southpaw is fouled off. He's got a little smoke on that ball. Man, to have two lefties like that.
I know, is.
Yeah, it's deep. Last night, Merritt Island snapped American Heritage's 11-game winning streak. The 0-1 hit him.
Nope.
No, I guess it didn't hit him. How did it miss him?
I thought it hit his knee.
Well, I thought I heard it hit his knee.
Yes, me and you maybe like a piece of.
You all right?
Piece of dirt.
Oh, okay. You had your head down there. You scared me. 1-1. That's inside. 2-1. Last time you did that, you were slumped over the ladder.
Oh man.
2-1. Yeah, that is straight gas. 2-2. Yeah, because if you fall that way today, I can't get you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen either. No disrespect meant, Nathan.
It's all right. None taken.
Okay. Here we go. 2-2. Three and 2. Put the glasses on now to keep the dirt out of my eyes.
Right.
3 balls and 2 strikes now to Ty Brandis. And this is exactly what the Mustangs needed to do to Rosenfeld, was work the count. Popped up. Uh-oh.
Oh, we gonna hear it?
Nope.
Nope.
No go there.
With the 3-2 pitch.
Brandis will take off following them. And that is strikeout number 1 for Rosenfeld, as Brandis goes down on strikes. So 3 seniors have prom tonight. I want to say hello to Principal Lubers, who I think is watching. One of the best principals around. I know she had to leave early to get ready for prom. And this will be Charlie Blaylock. Blaylock, first pitch offering, low and outside, ball 1. 1-0 to Blaylock. That's going to be 1-1. So we got a high strike zone today. We've established that in here in game 3. So 1 ball and 1 strike.
That one seemed to be a little bit outside. 2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike. Is that better? Here's the pitch. Yeah, that was a curveball that just didn't do anything. 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. An opportunity here for the freshman standout, Charlie Blaylock. The 3-1 is 3-2. I'll tell you what, man, his ball has got serious movement on it. His fastball, that's got to be a 2-seam fastball. Strike 3. And that's going to be a backwards K. That's got to be a 2-seam fastball for the way that thing. So obviously, his 2-seam fastball, what it's doing is about 3/4 of the way, man. It jumps. It's like it jumps in on you. It's hard to explain.
Huh. Yeah.
But it comes. It just sort of seems to accelerate there, and that's how I can tell it's a 2-seamer. And Liam Miller, first pitch swinging, second baseman up, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. 1, 2, 3 go the Mustangs in the bottom half of the first. And American Heritage on top, 3-0. Yeah, Jimmy Underwood, we have granted your wish, but I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't have done it. Caleb did it for you, but I wouldn't have done it.
Good man.
Going from game 2 to game 3. So you got Caleb to thank for that one. But no, I hear you. It's frustrating. I get it. I just would have been too lazy to do it. But nice job, Caleb. And there you go, Mr. Underwood. We have fixed the scoreboard up, down. There you go, right? There you go, Jimmy. I know, listen, as an avid baseball fan, I know where Jimmy's coming from. I do. I get it because it would agitate me. It would aggravate me. And that's why he asked. And I totally get it. That's funny. First pitch from Titus Moore up high. Ball 1.
Nick Cunningham now. Where's
I'm sorry, Nick Cunningham. This is Santiago Montiel. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. Me, I'd be afraid I would screw something up is why I wouldn't fix it. I wouldn't even attempt it. That's why you're the producer, right. That's exactly right. 1-1. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he was waiting on that pitch. He knew it. Swung a little early. And so, let's see here. Now, I can't do anything about the angle because it's where we have to broadcast from. So, sorry about that. 1-2. And that's outside. That's what drives me crazy is our angle. I mean, I wish we could have a different one. But, hey, at least we get to do it. And it is free, so. Montiel. Pitch. Ground ball. Blaylock deep. Comes back, and that is See, Merritt Island, and that's the thing right now. You've seen it happen already over at third base, and now you've seen Blaylock do it, which is an uncharacteristic. That's an error.
They're a little bit shook for sure.
Well, shook. They just not settled in, and you don't get this. And listen, you're a new broadcaster, so I'm just giving you the. You don't get this far and get shook, but you can be a little unfocused, and that's where they seem to be right now. Not as focused or locked in as American Heritage. Pitch. Oh, that's a great bunt. Miller's got one play to make it. He makes it. But, I mean, job done, right? I didn't even see who that was.
With the hit.
Sacrifice bunt.
Number, oh gosh, never mind.
That's right. It was the
Brown.
number 9 hitter. Yeah, again, remember, at home, we apologize.
Is it Petrucci?
Yeah, I think it was Di Filippino.
Oh, okay.
I don't have him on my roster. But anyway, nice sacrifice bunt by him, and we're back to Caballero, who led this game off for the second time in this series with a double. And now American Heritage is playing pressure baseball where they're just trying to get runners over and then get them home. One out here. Caballero squares the bunt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 low. 2-0. Weather is going to impact games around the state today.
Absolutely.
Number 5 it was? Okay. There's a ball hit foul.
Attempted a bunt, but I think he was a little bit late on it seemed.
Yeah, 2-1 now. So he's still got one more pitch to play with here to bunt to get the runner over. Santiago Montiel is at second thanks to a sacrifice bunt. He reached on an error. High and outside, 3-1 here from Cunningham.
Nice job by Jensen keeping the ball in front of him. Probably saved a runner from advancing to third.
Yeah. That's all right. 3-1. Cunningham takes a peek back, the pitch, and that ball is lifted into right. Now, that's a tough play for Vogel. And around third and given the stop sign is Montiel, and that ball Brody Vogel did everything he could to get to that ball and just couldn't get there. And Caballero, the Vanderbilt commit, is 2 for 2 with a double and a single, and now runners at the corner and just one out for Mark Asensio. Asensio, 10 RBIs this year, came in batting .324. 273 as a team coming into this series. American Heritage batted, and they are looking to add a 4th run here. So now the infield double play depth, or the middle part, immediately down, and the catcher's indifference. No stolen base credited.
That was the right play there, too, by the runner. Simple. Get him right to second.
So now first base is open. Runners at second and third for Asensio. One out. Top of the second, 3-0. American Heritage on top. Pitch. Asensio.
Oh, 0-2 count here for Nick Cunningham. I did. Yep.
I didn't.
We won't say it on
All right, yeah.
Yep.
Here comes the umpire out to grab the catcher.
All right, let's go, boys.
All right, so we got a little strategy at work at play here. So here we go. The infield is in now, all the way around. Cunningham, both managers have messages directly to pitcher, hitter, and catcher. So let's see what happens here. Jensen gives the signs, a plethora of them. The 1-1, right?
I thought it was 0-2.
What do you have?
Yeah.
I thought it was
I
0-2
think
as well.
it
Yeah,
should be
0-2.
0-2.
Yeah, 0-2. Yeah,
Right.
right. And that ball is lined straight to Vogel. Boy, I tell you, Brody Vogel got on his horse and made that catch, but the run will score, and Vogel saves the day because if he doesn't come up with that, that might be an inside the park home
It very
run.
well could be.
Yeah.
Just roll all the way back behind him to that.
That's a great play by Vogel out there, and it's 4-0. As Santiago Montiel will cross the plate. That's an unearned run. At least that's the way I have it. And Caballero stays at second. And now there are 2 outs, but 1 in. And the home run man up from Game 2, Gavin Rubicaldo. Pitch upstairs and outside for ball 1. Huh? Okay. Yeah.
With the 1-0 pitch.
Swung on and missed. Good job there by Cunningham. Yeah, now we're at the stage where you got to start plugging everything up because if you don't.
It's going to go lights out of nowhere.
Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. There we go. Pitch. That ball is drilled into right field. That's easily going to score Caballero. And it's 5-0. And right now, that is what Coach Arnold feared. This is what he, talking to him before the series, he kind of felt like that they had to win this thing. And, you look at American Heritage, they have a fight. And this game's not over by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm not trying to imply that it is. But if you would have told me coming in here that Snow would take the L.
Right.
And American Heritage would win this series, I'd tell you you're crazy. Mm-hmm. But that is, this is a team that has won 2 state championships in the last 3 years, and it is because of this, of what they've done today. Pitched, played defense, and got timely hits. And yesterday it was, they lose game 1 because, ironically, of a mistake made by Snow, Brady Snow, the Florida commit. The pickoff attempt at first base that he threw essentially past his first baseman. And Snow pitched a heck of a game. He had 12 strikeouts yesterday. He pitched a heck of a game, but he makes the one mistake, and then he hangs a curveball to Liam Miller on 1-2. Miller punches it through the middle, and that's it. That's the difference in the game. And that's baseball. So I don't know what's going on now. We got all kinds of pinch runners and hugs and things going on.
Coach Arnold's like it. It
Yeah.
took you awfully long just to get a pinch runner out there.
Yeah. Coach Miller let him know, too. I mean, what are we doing here?
Right.
I mean, we're celebrating and hugging, and let's go. Let's play ball. Cunningham. There's a little Geraldo in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That looked like he had a 4-iron he was swinging there. And it's 0-1. 2 more runs in for American Heritage, and they lead this thing 5-0. It's early, but Maryland is definitely going to have to start swinging these bats. And he is gone. I mean, he got a jump of the ages, and the throw by Jensen is a perfect throw, and that's what it took to get him, and he got him. Great throw by Jensen because the jump was incredible. The inning comes to an end, but not before the Patriots put 2 more on the board. They lead it 5-0. What inning we in? Well, we got one more inning to go before we got to do the Posse Bros Pizza shout out.
I like that.
Want to thank Posse Bros Pizza for sponsoring this series because the FHSAA, they got to get paid, and Posse Bros Pizza and the Merritt Island Club have ensured that will take place. As we get ready to go here in the bottom half of inning number 2. And it'll be Grant Arnold, Brody Vogel, and Ryder Whittick to face the Southpaw.
And so, look, at this point, we know Merritt Island, they're going to have to hit. But I think the enlightening thing is, well, not enlightening, but if there's one team I feel like that is able to come back from a deficit hitting-wise, I feel like it's Merritt Island.
Yeah, no, listen, they were one of the best hitting teams in the state all year.
Right.
And so, therefore, like you said, they got to get to work.
Yep.
They got to get to work because American Heritage is doing their part. So Grant Arnold's going to step in. And, again, you look at their lineup, and we've talked about it all weekend, right? 1 through 9, 340 or higher.
They can do it.
It's incredible, and they drive in runs, so they're going to have to get to it now. And I think they need to – they got a good look at Rosenfeld in the first inning. You know what? You don't need to sit back and wait anymore. You get a pitch, first pitch you like, go get it. Rosenfeld kicks and fires. Outside, ball 1. And I'll be honest with you. And, again, I don't know if Rosenfeld hasn't pitched in 3.5 weeks. That's just what I was told before the game. But if he hasn't, it can be tough to pitch with a lead like this. Swung on and missed by Arnold. And I'm sure Bruce Avon is making sure that he is staying locked in. 1-1. That's going to be 1-2 because that is a strike. Here comes. Upstairs. 2-2.
Grant Arnold took a slow peek back at the umpire. They're hoping to not see a
strike 3. Yeah,
right.
I think he was pretty safe on that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes to number 22. As number 23 gets ready to kick and fire. And that is low and outside for ball 3. 3-2. And when I say it just missed, it just missed. All right, here we go. Big pitch coming. Brandis led off the first inning with a full count. Let's see what happens here. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Where'd that thing go? Okay. All right. American Heritage, 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. Merritt Island, 0-0-1. The 3-2 offering. Chopped foul. Arnold staying alive.
And we see some, Arnold doing a nice job here.
Yeah, he is.
Surviving.
He's got to get on.
Right.
They need base runners. We'll do it again, the 3-2. And this one, chopper to the first baseman. He was going to pick it up, flip to Rubalcado. He's got him. Nice play. Good turnover there. I said Rubalcado, I meant Rosenfeld. But a great job over there defensively to make that play. Geraldo led Rosenfeld perfectly, and Rosenfeld straight up the line as a pitcher should when covering first, and that's 1-3 if you're covering at home. Speaking of the outfield, it's Montiel in left, DiFilippo in center, Gandarillo in right, Asensio at third, Caballero at short, Lyman at second, and Geraldo at first. Saladino, as he's been for the whole series, behind the plate. Brody Vogel looks at ball one. Vogel with an outstanding catch to prevent more damage in the second. Pitch to Vogel.
Did that not hit his foot? Okay.
No, that's the second time I thought a pitch a batter got
Me too.
hit. A lot of time I think these kids don't want to get hit by pitches. They just want to stand up there and bat.
Yep.
Merritt Island, last time they were state champs, 99 and 2000, under legendary manager Chuck Goldfarb. Upstairs, ball 3. So this is 3-0, and Goldfarb, of course, that year. I have to see what Gabriel Gonzalez has done for Melbourne, because he was chasing Kevin Verpale's stolen base streak, and that's a 4-pitch walk. Verpale stole 40 bases that season for the Brevard County record. Gabriel Gonzalez went into this series against Lake Mineola for Melbourne with 36 stolen bases. So we'll see if Gonzalez was able to track down Verpale. But Ryder Whittick's going to step in, the power hitting DH with forearms like tree trunks. 5-0, American Heritage on top. 1 out, 1 on. I don't think Vogel's going anywhere because they need runners. Kicks and fires. Popped up. First pitch swinging. Playable in the dugout. What did that hit?
It hit the...
I just heard it hit something. As long as it wasn't the car, I'm good.
Nope.
Okay. Wind is blowing straight in, so Whittick is he'd have to tattoo one pretty good to get it out of here. I think you want to keep these the line drives kind of up the middle.
I agree.
Type swings. Nothing and 1 to Whittick. In the dirt, and Vogel holds up. Nice block by Saladino, and the count is a ball and a strike. High and outside, you see the dirt come off the mitt there. Poof, 2-1. So here's the thing. Like, if weather moves in, and let's theoretically say, I'm hoping we get this thing in tomorrow before the Lightning and the Canadians play Game 7. That's all I'm saying. I think it's something we can all agree on tomorrow. I want to see the Lightning beat the Canadians in Game 7.
Agreed.
3-1. Oh.
Oh, fell to, yeah.
Well, that's
drilled by a raindrop there. Goodness.
What's that? No, that he because Ryder threw his bat, he called it a ball or he called it a strike. So that's a young man, don't throw your bat strike call there. 3-2. He's teaching Ryder a lesson, or at least he thinks he is. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the rain. And 2 on. And 1 out.
Crowds are starting to migrate their ways to their cars.
Yeah, well, the only thing that you can hope that doesn't happen is the lightning horn goes off.
Right.
Because the rain you can play through a little bit. The lightning, there's nothing you can do about that. Strike 1. And if I'm coach, I'm looking at my pitcher going, see this weather coming in?
Right.
Let's go, Buck. Let's go.
Let's go, Buck.
let's get these guys out of here. 0-1. Bottom of the second. Popped up and out of play. Yeah, what a win by the Lightning last night. My goodness gracious. Overtime.
I can't remember whether it's 4 or 5 is considered a game. I don't remember whether.
Oh no, they'll finish. I mean, American Heritage have to check back into their hotel in Cocoa Beach is where they stayed last night, I think. 0-2. And if we got to play this tomorrow, we will. Or we'll wait till 10 o'clock tonight. I'm sure we'll wait. There is a prom tonight, though. Pitch outside, and it's 2-2. Or 1-2. Check that. 1-2. Or 2-2.
I believe it's
It should be
2-2.
No, it's 2-2.
I think so.
It's 2-2. Inside. Oh! Not a good call there as Jensen goes down on strikes. But that ball was inside.
Yep.
And Wes Lawrence steps in, the first baseman. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Absolutely. 3-2 upstairs, ball 1. Or no, 3. I was looking at radar weather and everything else. So 1-0, 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 5-0 is where we are here in the bottom of the second. 2 on now, 2 out, following the bad call on Brady Jensen. That's a strike.
Yep.
1-1. He's dealing. The problem is these 2 base runners have reached because of a walk. Miranon's not getting any barrels on him.
Mm-hmm.
Not even good solid contact on foul balls. And if you're a Mustang fan, that's got to be the concerning thing. The 1-1 on its way. There's a chopper, but that's going to be eaten up. And it is. And that's the final out of the inning as Lyman over to Geraldo. And that's 4-3. 2 walks don't hurt him. We're going to the top of the third. 5-0 Patriots. All right, as we go to the top of the third inning, and American Heritage in a really good spot here, especially with weather moving in. Angelo Geraldo will lead it off, followed by Saladino and then Lyman to face Nick Cunningham. I don't think there's any lightning in the area. No? So there's no lightning. All rain? Okay. Yeah. The lights are on here at Clinton Hurdle Field. And, you know, here's the bad thing. We don't have our tent anymore, so we're not under cover. So we have to be careful as well. Pitch, and that ball is drilled down the left field line and just foul. And right now, even the foul balls coming off the bats of American Heritage are pretty good contact.
The 0-1 pitch.
Outside for ball one. 1-1. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for American Heritage. Nothing in one. No hits for the Mustangs yet. Curveball doesn't break, and it's 2-1. That's a beaut. 2-2. So it started well in game 2. Gabe Norman, you know, you just felt like you had to get 3 and 40 out of him, and that's exactly what you got. 3 innings and 40 pitches, and Gabe shut him down. And that ball is lifted deep into left field. Titus Moore tracks in the wind and hauls it in for out number 1. That'll bring up David Saladino, who singled his last time up, and an RBI. So you got those innings, and then Ty Brandis with a good outing. Ty Brandis just gave up that 1 run,
and
it was a home run pitch, and got beat by a bat that was better than the pitch he threw, and all of a sudden you got a tie game. And then, because of the format, you're not the home team, so you don't get last at bats, and that's how sports baseball can change on a dime. 1 out here. Well, we don't have to worry about the heat. We thought it was going to be about 95 degrees today. At least that's what we were told. Strike 1 to Saladino. Glad it's not, huh, Caleb? Ken Cunningham kicks and fires, fouls it off his foot. Saladino says, I got it. I'm good. I got it. Got a wad of big chew in his mouth. There's some kind of bubble gum in there. 0-2 to the Patriots catcher. Inside, 1-2. Chopper, foul. Coach Arnold attempted the kick save there, just missed it. 1-2. Cunningham's. Oh, got him. He threw behind him. So that ball did not break, and 2 strikes, and that's just unfortunate, as Lyman will step in now. So we get a pinch runner in for Saladino because he's the catcher. I just can't see his number from here.
Man, there's 2 now. 50?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, no. Couldn't say for sure.
No. But he is a pinch runner. As Lyman steps in, fielder's choice last time, and fielder's choice RBI, I might add, last time. Because he hit it down to Liam Miller, and Miller came home with the ball, but sliding in safely was Geraldo, and that was the RBI. The 1-0 is popped up and out of play. He got hit.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't see it. Where did it hit him?
It hit him in the elbow.
Man. Huh.
He's Coach Arnold. Listen, you're fighting for it all. I mean, he's saying he leaned into it, and that's illegal. And so, I don't know. 1 out, 2 on. As Giancarlo Gandaria steps in. There must be a mix-up in the signs here between Nick and Brady. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit. You want the umbrella? I don't think you need it yet. Yep. Yeah, I think you're going to need it now.
I was going to say, don't jinx yourself.
Yep. Pitch. Swung on and missed, and this is where we put the scorebooks away because the rain is starting to come down pretty hard. So put the scorebooks away and stick with what we know here, and because we got a roster, and we'll go with that. Fouled back to the screen.
Here's some. Yep.
All the camera people going for cover. Yeah, it's starting to rain pretty good.
Yep, it is.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. There's the horse thing. Hey, what's that device at battery-wise?
87.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. If it gets raining really good, we're going to unhook all this and then just go to the, we'll get rid of the mixer and go to the dual connector. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Santiago Montiel facing Nick Cunningham. You good?
Yep.
Cunningham comes to a set, and here's the pitch. In the dirt, gets away. Both runners will advance.
One and one count, 2 outs.
Cunningham peeks in, gets the sign. Top of the third. Here's the pitch. Foul. And it's now 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. A 2-out base hit here would feel like, I don't know. I just would feel like not a dagger, but because Merritt Island certainly has the bats to come back, but it would certainly put the Mustangs into an uncomfortable hole. 5-0, manageable. 7-0, well, you're starting to grab onto a ledge that isn't there. Deuce is wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Okay, I think it stopped raining already.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the good news.
Take it for now.
Yeah. Or at least enough.
Right.
That ball's in the parking lot. I hope it's not on anybody's car.
Just missed.
Did it? It bounced. Okay, good. Yeah, Buster. First of all, I just learned 2 things. I didn't know Buster was a southpaw. And Buster can throw.
I think he's ambidextrous.
Yeah, listen. Buster just impressed me with that. 2 and 2. 2 outs. Pitch. Upstairs. And now we can tell you who the pinch runner is since I can see his number. It is Justin Newberg, the sophomore. So, sophomore in the game. as soon as I say, it stopped raining. It starts again. 3-2. Here's the pitch. First base is open. Strike 3. Yeah, he wasn't getting that call. Final out of the inning. The Patriots strand 2, and maybe, just maybe, this could be the momentum Merritt Island needs. Back with the bottom of the 3rd. All right, you're not going to be able to hear me now, so you got to hit it like this. Take it off, right. So we just unhooked every piece of equipment that we had and went with a manual connector in case the rain comes. It doesn't ruin the equipment. So there we are. We did it during the inning as Nick Cunningham steps in to try to help his cause. First pitch. Are we? Okay.
That one right down the middle. Strike 1.
Rosenfeld foul back to the screen. 0-2. Buster's on them. Buster's on them foul balls now, ain't he?
Oh, now he is.
That ball is fouled off.
That was good contact there, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think maybe the first. I don't even think they've had many foul balls that have been good contact like that. So that was good to see.
Oh, and 2 to Cunningham. Ty Brandis on deck, followed by Charlie Blaylock. Here's the pitch. Way upstairs. 1-2. I think we're good.
Up on deck, we have Ty Brandis, number 1 in the squad.
Rosenfeld kicks and fires. Strike 3 called, and Cunningham goes down on strikes, and the Mustangs remain hitless through 2 1/3. Ty Brandis is going to step in. I could tell you, but everybody's 0 for 1. Merritt Island's got to get on their horse, no pun intended. So, hey, after this half inning, you go get under cover.
Okay.
Because I don't want to ruin that headset.
Yeah.
Okay? In fact, check out now.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Nate. Yeah, yeah, good seeing you. Hand that around there, around this side. Yep, thank you. So, Nate Oglesby is, since we're not in the rain, and it is raining pretty hard, Oglesby, Nate's going to check out here, and you just left with me. Pitch. Chopper, high chopper, third baseman up, and what a play. Yes, indeed, good play. I mean, listen, it could have went either way. It really could have went either way there. But the umpire saw an out, and that's what we got. That's an outstanding play by Asensio over there. He's had a really good series.
Yes, he has.
He just has, Caleb. Charlie Blaylock up now with 2 outs here. High and tight. And they're going to fight to keep playing, that's for sure. Two and 2. Here, you might as well just hold this, put it in your pocket.
Yep.
Our goal now is just to get through this. Pitch upstairs. It's 3-0. Liam Miller on deck. Ball 4. So far, Rosenfeld 2 2/3. No hits, no runs, no errors. He's walked 3 though, but he struck out 4. And I'm not quite sure what coach is doing, coming out and having a conversation here. I mean, if I'm American Heritage, it's 5-0. I can yell that instruction from the dugout.
Yep.
But So Liam Miller, he might have been telling him Liam struggled with the off-speed stuff last night until one got hung. The ball is in the dirt, and that is ball one. One and 0, 1 on, 2 outs. Grant Arnold on deck. Rosenfeld kicks, fires, again in the dirt. Wonder if the wet ball's giving him any issues. 2 and 0. Their prom tonight is at Kennedy Space Center.
Oh,
you going?
wow.
No. The 2-0. Inside. 3-0. And I'll tell you what, they get a runner on with Grant Arnold up, and right now the wind is blowing out to right field. He's a left-handed hitter, lefty-lefty matchup. It'd be tough. But if Grant gets a hold of one, we'd have us a game again. The 3-0 is ball 4. Liam Miller walks on 4 straight pitches to bring up Grant Arnold. So Arnold steps in, 2 on, 2 out. The Mustangs looking for their first hit of the game. Now would come a good time to do that. Strike 1. That's the thing. When you get in trouble with 2 outs, you only got to get 1 more out. So a good first pitch strike there by Rosenfeld. He does it. Now he's ahead, and he can throw what he wants to throw and not what he has to throw. Outside, 1-1. I don't think that's what he wanted to throw. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs to number 22 at the dish. Number 2 on deck. There are just 2s are everywhere. 2-3. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. This 59th pitch from Rosenfeld is 3-1. 3 balls and a strike now. He is 1 ball away from loading the bases for Brody Vogel. This is where the Mustangs have got to capitalize it. 3-1. Rosenfeld kicks and fires. Low and away, ball 4. And this could do it for Rosenfeld. And it will. And we're going to get a new pitcher for American Heritage. As we'll see who that'll be. So Rosenfeld will exit, having gone 2 2/3, no hits, no runs, no errors, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. He threw 60 pitches, and taking over now.
Looks like it's going to be number 24.
So number 24 for American Heritage.
Yep, thank you.
Santiago Montiel steps in. Montiel this year, 2-0, has not yet allowed a run. This is his 6th appearance of the season. Montiel, 9 and a third innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, none of them earned, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. And guess what side he throws from?
Left.
The left side. This is the 3rd straight lefty the Mustangs have faced. And they have not faced a right-hander since Snow last night. So there's the stats for Montiel as he warms up, and he comes in a tough spot, but he only needs to get 1 out. He's going to have to face Brody Vogel to do it. Vogel batted over 400 this season. Well, my equipment.
Not us, but our equipment.
Yeah. Well, this kid can pitch too. So, and it's the 3rd straight lefty. I was just telling the audience, this is the 3rd straight lefty that Merritt Island's faced. So, should be up to the task here. Vogel, a lefty-righty matchup here. Bases loaded. Blaylock at 3rd. Miller at 2nd. And Arnold at 1st. And that's ball 1. One and one. And now it's 1-2 to Vogel. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nathan, this next half inning, you're going to do with Caleb, because I'm going to go put all this equipment that's in the dirt. I'm going to go put all this equipment in the car. I'll give you my umbrella. So you're gonna want to come around here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Because I can't get all this stuff wet. Pitch. And it's 3-2 now, so the runners will be off. And Merritt Island, if he does not throw a strike here, if he walks Vogel, the Mustangs will have scored a run without a hit. 3-2, 2 outs here. Strike 3, Vogel gets punched out, and that is the biggest moment of the game to this date. We'll be back with the top half of the 4th inning.
Welcome back. We are in the top of the 4th inning where the Mustangs are trailing American Heritage 5-0. Up at the mound now, we have a new pitcher for the Mustangs in number 8, Tyler Folks. And so, unfortunately, because of the rain, we do not have full access to his stats. However, I do know that Folks has an ERA below 1, and I believe he has pitched around, he has maybe 8 innings, a little bit less, so that's around where his stats are. Once again, sorry, we're not able to provide that because of the rain, but that's where we are.
Now batting for the Patriots.
For the Patriots, we have number 20, and he is not on the roster. So he must be pinch hitter of some sort. We'll see here. First pitch offering. High for ball 1. So it'll be interesting here to see how Folks, pitches because, he's only had a few appearances, and he's young too. That one inside for ball 2. 2-0. So again, I apologize for not having number 20 on our roster. Third pitch high for ball 3. 3-0. If you're Folks at this point, you want to get in the strike zone. At least give yourself a chance. Just like that. Strike 1, right down the middle. That's same thing here by him. Just needs to put it over the plate. That one is hit. Right to right field. Grant Arnold trails it down for the first out of the 4th inning.
Grant there had a great track on that one. As soon as it came off the bat, Grant knew where it was headed.
Up to bat now, looks like we have number 5. Yes, it is. Number 5, Bladen Caballero. He has been successful with multiple hits today. See what he does here against Tyler Folks. Folks. First pitch, an attempted bunt. And it rolls out. Well done there by Liam Miller. Good communication between him and the catcher. So that brings our count to 0-1.
All right. I think it stopped raining enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Folks, we're because of the weather, we're going to keep it at our bare necessities to broadcast.
That one was right down the middle for strike 2. So it seemed Folks has had the most success on his fastball, so we'll see what he goes here and attempt to strike out Caballero. And he did. Got him out swinging. Folks strikes him out.
And, I think part of that assist on that strikeout of the dugout.
Absolutely.
Cavallero was looking to say, I'm going to shut the dugout up, and he didn't.
And that's what I love, too, is even if you see the scoreboard of them being down 5-0, there's still morale over there. And they're still cheering on their teammate who may not have had as many appearances this year. That one, strike 1. Good pitch. Up to bat now, we have number 1 in Mark Asienzo. That one, strike 2. Folks possibly starting to feel his groove here. Looking for the sign. Give him from coach. Catcher, he's set with the pitch. In the dirt. Oh, man.
That's the first time I've heard that chant from a dugout. I love it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, it's great. With the pitch, it's high. Ball 2. 2-2. We are even now in the count.
Deuces are definitely wild.
See what Folks is here. Looking for the sign. Get set with the pitch. That one's high. Count is now 3-2. 2 outs. Folks looking to bring the Mustangs to the bottom of the 4th. with the pitch. Calls it inside and high.
Yeah.
All four, and I believe he made the correct call there.
Oh, 100%.
100%. Yes, absolutely. So that brings us up to number 19, and that is none other than Davin Pertucci. I believe he's the DH, or he at least has. I don't know if he currently is, but I know game 1 and 2, he was the DH. Good first pitch, folks. Strike one. Folks looks for the sign. Second pitch. That one's high and away. And Ascensio will advance to second. Pitch count 1-1. 2 outs here. Folks looking for, my guess is, a fastball here. That's what he's seen the most success with. Third pitch offering. He launches it. Pertucci. And left fielder hauls it in. I believe that is Nick Cunningham. If not, I apologize. I don't think it is.
Anyway.
Yes.
Four batters come to the plate, no runs scored, and we are headed to the bottom of the 4th inning with your score: American Heritage 5, Mustangs 0.
Welcome back to Clint Hartle Field. We are in the bottom of the 4th, and Ryder Whittick will be attempting to start off possibly some sort of run here by the Mustangs. First pitch, strike one, right down the middle. And on the mound is Santiago Montiel still. He's right around 7-8 pitches, so doing good.
So he just came in last inning.
That one, strike two.
When his predecessor loaded the bases, came in and bailed American Heritage out of a bases loaded situation.
That one was low for ball one. 1-2 count. Montiel looking to strike out Whittick here. Montiel takes a step off, recollects himself. If I was Whittick here, I don't know. I think a fastball. It's what
You're looking to make contact.
Yep, and Whittick absolutely makes contact. and drives it for what should be a double.
Beautiful, beautiful shot into right center field. Whitaker comes up and gets Merritt Island a base runner, and right now that's what Merritt Island needs. They need base runners and they need hits because guess what? They're running out of chances right now. Now, again, we know this team has the ability to do it. We've seen it time and time again, but it needs to start happening, and that might just be the spark you need to get going.
Absolutely, and so I think that was just the first or second time that Merritt Island just made solid contact, but like you said, that's a good sign for the Mustangs of, maybe we're going to see something come alive here with Brady Jensen, the catcher. Montiel with the pitch. That one, Jensen hits it.
That's back to the wall.
Back to the wall, but that will move Whittick to third base.
So look, that is a really long bunt.
It is indeed.
But, look, you got to run on third. You got to bring him home.
Right. And so at this point, if you are West Lawrence stepping in, you're just looking to get him home somehow. Whether, that's a sac fly. You just want to get a run on the board.
And if you're American Heritage, that's not the run that beats you. You don't care about the base runner. You're going to go at the hitter. Go at the hitters and go make something happen.
Lawrence 0 for 1 in game 3. A swing and a miss for strike 1. But even with that last hit, from Jensen, he made solid contact.
He did.
And so, yeah, that's, like I said, it's a good sign, but still got to do something here. Second pitch. That one called for strike 2.
Called 0-2.
0-2 count to Lawrence. Montiel gets a sign, makes a set with the pitch.
Wow.
And he calls it a ball for 1-2 on what the American Heritage. Oh, okay, no. I was going to say he most definitely did not swing at that. So we are at a 1-2 count. Montiel looking for the sign from Saladino with the pitch. Lawrence still made solid contact.
Late contact,
but fouls it off. Keeping our count at 1-2. West Lawrence getting a little bit of a chuckle from his friends over here on the bench. And Montiel looking for a K here. With the pitch. Solid contact. Should bring out Lawrence. It does, but that does score Ryder Whittick to make the score 1-5. And so, maybe all it takes is for that lid to be taken off, but we'll see here. Regardless, the Mustangs get a run in. Yep.
American Heritage just did the smart thing there.
Absolutely.
Get it over to first.
Yep.
Get the second out of the inning. Again, that run doesn't beat you. You're still up by 4.
Yep. And even if the Mustangs are down, he is still the conehead as of right now.
Yeah.
So, up to bat now, we have number 16, the left fielder, Nick Cunningham. That one right down the middle for strike 1. Montiel looking for the sign from Saladino. Finds it with the pitch. Swing in for strike 2. Nick Cunningham 0 for 1 on game 3 with 1 strikeout. Montiel with the third pitch offering. That one's low. 1-2. Montiel sitting just around that 20 pitch mark in his second inning. That one is low for ball 2. Looks like that could have possibly hit Saladino's hand, maybe. I think it might have just shake that one off. Yep. On deck, we have Ty Brandis. Seeing if the catcher is all right here. Looks like him banged up his hand a little bit. Montiel also taking this time to, just take a step off and reconcile with himself. See what he does here. Montiel with the pitch, the 2-2 offering. And that is ball 3 for Nick Cunningham. We have a 3-2 count. Montiel, my guess, will go with a fastball here and try and fly by him. Montiel with the payoff pitch. And that is strike 3 as Nick Cunningham is retired to end the 4th inning.
All right, so Merritt Island scores 1 run on 1 hit as we head to the top of the 5th inning. American Heritage 4, 5, Mustangs 1.
All right, welcome back here. Sorry I had to dip out for a little bit, but I'm sure my guys did just fine on the call there. 5-1 American Heritage on top as we head into top of the 5th inning here. And we good? Top of the 5th inning here, and fouled off. New Mustang pitcher Tyler Folks. Gabe had 38 going into the series. He stole 3 to give him 41. So Gabe Gonzalez is the new Brevard County all-time record holder for stolen bases, eclipsing Kevin Verpail in that category.
Wow.
1 out here. When Diamez Ross as well. Diamez Ross hit 38 or 37 a couple of years ago, but Gabe Gonzalez now holds that record of 41. Congratulations to Gabe. Gabe's had a year. He was batting over 500, I think, going into that series. Folks to the backstop with that one. And it's ball 1. That's strike 1.
That's a good pitch.
1-1 to the hitter. David Saladino, the catcher. Folks kicks and fires. And that ball is popped up and out of play. Folks, with one of those motions where it's like, it like takes forever to get the leg up, and then all of a sudden everything explodes at you. Oh, or it should be 1-2. First pitch went to the backstop. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one definitely a little bit low.
Yep, sure was.
Should be 2-2. There we go.
Yeah. Cunningham, Vogel, and Arnold from left to right behind folks as he kicks and fires. There's a chopper behind the third base bag, but foul. Liam Miller, Ty Brandish, Charlie Blaylock, and Wesley Lawrence from third to first. Brady Jensen behind the dish, and folks on the mound. 2-2. 1 out here. Top of the 5th. Low, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Upstairs, ball 4. He lost him. So 1 out and 1 on. Anthony Lyman steps in.
Looks like we have a, do we? Yes, we have a pinch runner coming in. Cannot see the number from here. But that seems to be, yeah, no, can't see it.
Lyman with an RBI today, officially 0 for 1. Folks, peeks over, first pitch right down, 5:28 for strike 1. Strike 2, no. 1-1.
Heard that one, man.
Somebody on the bench said, "I think you're late."
Thanks,
1 and
guys.
2. That's pretty good timing. Pretty good comedic timing there. Anthony Lyman. Of course, it's Gabe Norman. Here's the pitch. That ball is tattooed in the left field, and I mean deep back and with room. It's Cunningham. Boy, he got all of that. Just missed it. And 2 outs now.
We were indeed very close to almost saying see ya on that ball.
Yeah, I mean, that one just kind of got up there and kind of died a little bit at the end. It sure did. He went from being late to right on time. And this is Giancarlo Gandaria stepping in. And he is 0 for 2. Mustangs have 1 run on 1 hit with 1 error. American Heritage 5 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Folks, to Gandaria. Swing and a miss. We good? 0-1. 2 outs. Man, we made a lot of changes in a very short period of time, did we not? A lot of changes. That was like a palm ball. That was like a palm ball. I used to throw a palm ball in high school, right?
Really?
Oh yeah.
How'd that work out?
Well, it was great if the hitter didn't see my 3 fingers up in the air. Outside, 2-1. Yeah, I mean, you throw a palm ball, it's like a changeup, but it's all in the arm motion. All in the arm motion. But if a good hitter sees those 3 fingers coming out, you got to do a good job of hiding it. Swung on and held on to by Brady Jensen, and now we're deuces wild with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. This is a big pitch because you do not want to risk any type of an extended 2-out rally here. Folks, kicks and fires way upstairs, ball 3. So now the count is full, and the runner will be off on this pitch. Did Key West win both games today? I saw Acosta on there.
They started their second game 4-15.
Okay. Swung on and missed, and that is strike 3 to end the inning. We're going to the bottom half of inning number 5, and the Mustangs, yes, the pun is intended, they need to get on the horse. It's 5-1. All right. Welcome back here to Brevard Sports Network. It's back to the top of the lineup, and now is the time, if you are the Merritt Island Mustangs, that the damage has to be done.
Absolutely. And, I mean, last inning, they were starting to make some solid contact. So, we'll see what Brandis can do here.
Santiago Montiel starts off with ball 1. He gets one. Where'd it go?
Yep.
And there's a base hit. Yeah, okay, I lost it there. Base hit to the opposite field. I was like, where did it go?
So just like I was saying, I saw them starting to make some solid contact there last inning. So this could very well be the start of something here. We'll see what Charlie Blaylock, the freshman, can do here as he steps up. Yep, definitely. Nope, especially whenever you are down 5-1 in the bottom of the 5th.
So now Charlie Blaylock, the freshman, is up, and Brandis gives pitchers fits. He was on base yesterday when Brady Snow threw over and threw it away. So I think if you're Montiel, I think you just got to concentrate on the batter. That's just me. But if I was the coach, that's what I'd be telling him, to go get the hitter. I mean, you don't want to give Brandis an easy base. 0-1. They are riding the umpire, aren't they?
Uh-huh. Montiel steps off.
We were just talking to Ian Farrow, who was here, and Ian was bringing some news on us. I'm not going to break, but pretty cool news. Ian with a great career at Florida Gulf Coast. That's a strike. 0-2. Ian, a longtime great Merritt Island Mustang here. So there's a warning. Ride the umpire. Well, look, you're not wrong. I mean, both those pitches were low.
Right.
Here's the pitch. And there's a shot. Nice play. Look at his turn. Will they get him? Nope. But it's a great job down there at first base. Brandis to second. So there you go.
So Brandis does advance to second base on the hit to first by Blaylock. Up to bat now, we have none other than the Liam Miller. Miller hoping to drive in Brandis. On deck, we have Grant Arnold.
All right. Liam Miller needs a big hit here. First base is open. And that's not going to do it. I don't think that one has the distance. And hauled in by the left fielder. So 2 outs just like that. Who is number 29 for American Heritage? That's who's in left field. I don't know who it is. I don't have him on the roster either. Oh, there he is, Justin Newberg. So the sophomore's out playing left field now. So Grant Arnold steps up. Grant's hit the ball pretty good. He's 0 for 1, but he's made some decent contact. Battled his last time up. Drew a walk. Upstairs. Wow. 0 and 1. And look, I'm wowing and 0 and for both teams. I mean,
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
I mean, it's one thing to be, like I said at the beginning. I always say in the beginning when I talk about umpires, swing and a miss by Grant. Look, you're gonna call balls and strikes. Okay, every umpire's zone is different,
Right.
but at least be consistent.
I agree.
If you're consistently bad, I'm okay with that. I'd rather you be consistently good. 0 and 2. Big pitch from Montiel. And Grant nearly chased. And see, he just called that pitch a strike.
I was gonna say
I mean, and he doesn't get it there. So, and you see the American Heritage coaches over there going, what is this guy doing? 1 and 2. We had great home plate umpires for games 1 and 2. And he's doing his best. 1 and 2, 2 outs here to Grant Arnold. Bless his heart, right?
Right.
And yeah, you knew that is one filthy slider he just threw Grant Arnold. That's the best slider of the night, and that will end the inning. And the Mustangs will strand a runner as we go to the top of the 6th. Barrett Island running out of time. 5-1, American Heritage. So Cocoa Beach has not started their game 3 yet. I guarantee you they got massive weather issues over there. And Melbourne and Lake Minneola is delayed in the bottom of the 4th, I'm told. Or it says at least on Game Changer 4-2. As Folks starts off the top of the 6th inning with a strike to Santiago Montiel. Pitcher to pitcher here now. Strike 2 or not.
Man. I don't know what's more of a strike than that one.
Yeah.
But yep.
0 and 1.
That was the exact
0-2. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. My bad. 1-2. So 3 pitches in the same spot, and the 1-2 pitch on its way, folks. And that he hung him a curveball, and he did with it what you're supposed to do when you hang a pitch like that. He drilled it, and 1 on and 1 out.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 20,
Brandon Ingram steps in.
Mel High has been postponed.
Okay, Melbourne has been postponed. I would have guessed till tomorrow. Thank you, Davin. Davin, if you know any more information on that, please let me know. You got to wonder who that benefits, you know?
Does it give Melbourne more time to prepare, or does it?
Well, you're up 4-2. Does Lake Minnetonka
they're up. Oh,
listen? I think one of the biggest rankings hose jobs of the whole. Well, great bunt, great. I mean, that's a terrific bunt and a good play by Liam Miller. But that will advance the. That's just textbook baseball right there. Everybody was moving, did what they were supposed to do, and he advanced. That's one of the best bunts you'll see in high school. Period. Tomorrow, okay, thank you. So that's gets the runner to second base, and that's a good play by Liam Miller too. So now you got 1 out and a runner at second, and stepping in is Caballero. There you go. It's 0-1. To Cobby, 2 for 3 today. Upstairs, Cobby says, no, I'm not swinging at that.
Gavin says Clay now can't pitch. Clay was the pitcher for Melbourne, and now he can't pitch the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah, that's Clay McConnell, and that does benefit Lake Minneola. Clay's a stud in the dirt. The Clay McConnell Sean Gates combination this year has been one of the best in Brevard County. McConnell will go 6 and 5 1/3 or 5 2/3, and Gates will come in and close the door. Gates, Grant Arnold, 2 of the best shutdown guys, back end shutdown guys in Brevard County this year. The 2-1, strike 2, 2-2. I love to watch Gates pitch. McConnell too. The lineup, Bryce Connor, Melbourne's got a good team. They got hosed in the rankings. That should be at Melbourne. The 2-2, and there's a slapper. Oh, nice play by Folks. Now they got him in a rundown, and now we'll play a little pickle. Folks tags him out, and that's a good play by Folks. Folks did a terrific job, a textbook rundown on that one. And there's now 2 outs, because if Folks doesn't get to that ball, it squirts through for a base hit.
It does. And could have possibly even scored the runner on second, depending on how fast Vogel got to it.
Asensio will step in now with 2 outs and try to. That was good job by both of those teams, and I mean, poor guy just got hung up. I mean, he didn't think Folks was going to grab that. I didn't think Folks was going to grab that. Asensio officially 0 for 0 today, and he's going to pop that one up, and that's going to fall right. Yeah, when they say heads up, it's always best to look up instead of stand there and not look at anything, because what almost happened to that guy can happen. Heads up. I think I just keep my hands in my pocket and look ahead. It's like 4 on a golf course, right? Well, look around. 0-1. One and one. That was low.
Definitely was.
6 runs or 5 runs on 6 hits for American Heritage. They have not committed an error. In fact, the only error they've committed in this series, that ball is lifted, and Brody Vogel's going to call, or no, actually check that. It's not Vogel. It's going to be Nick Cunningham that calls and hauls. So that will end the top half of the 6. Getting down to the nitty-gritty, we are 5-1, American Heritage. All right, looks like it's going to be Brody Vogel, Ryder Whittick to lead this thing off against Montiel, who has been exactly what the American Heritage Patriots baseball doctor has ordered here in this one today. Rosenfeld got the start, went 2 2/3, no hits, no runs, walked 5, struck out 4. Montiel has come on, and he's been pretty good. 2 1/3, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. So we're going to the 6th, and Brody Vogel steps in. Vogel 0-for-1 officially today with a walk and a strikeout. Is it 6 o'clock? Wow. Okay. Pitch in the dirt. I still got regional track and field stories to write.
Good eye there by Vogel.
1-0. Montiel outside and high. 2-0. I don't see anybody warming up in the bullpen, and I don't know who they got left. We have seen 3 straight lefties.
I was going to say, no shot they have another lefty.
No, I'm talking about over here. Oh, no, I'm just worried about over here. Oh, yeah. Montiel kicks and fires. 3-0 to Vogel. And Vogel, is there? Yeah, I can't see who it is, though. Yeah, I see the catcher down there, yeah. So they got somebody up and throwing. Strike 1 right down the pipe. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 36th pitch on its way from Montiel. And it's ball 4. Brody Vogel took off running. Ryder Whittick stepping up now. Ryder trying to break out of a little mini slump here.
Ryder Whittick, his last time up to bat, doubled off the wall.
Okay, I missed that. I was putting equipment away. So stay hot, Ryder. So doubled his last time up. Good for him. So nobody out. Brady Jensen is on deck. Caleb monitoring the comments. And we didn't get to do the shout-outs because of all the rain and weather stuff. Montiel kicks and fires to Whittick. Corner, strike 1. The Merritt Island bench laughs at the call. 0-1. Slight breeze, nothing that would prevent anything. So if Ryder and his forearms get extended, he might be able to get into one here. Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. A little bit of a change-up. That's a nice pitch.
Whittaker going to need to put the barrel to the ball here.
Yeah, he's got to shorten up, protect, and swing away. 0-2. Montiel. Whittaker chase, but it goes. Whittaker might reach. And, yeah, that's a strikeout and a reach there. Okay. Oh, that's right. First base was occupied. He's out, though. Forgot about the whole first base being occupied thing there. But Vogel does get the second. So first base is occupied. He can't advance on the drop third strike. That's my fault. Sorry. And in steps Brady Jensen, who is 0 for 2 today. Pitch. Strike one. Ooh. In the dirt, and Vogel's going to take third. Nice job. Good read by Brody. Brody Vogel. 1 ball, 1 strike. Montiel. You ever try to listen to Game Changer? Like
Yes.
the AI voice in Game Changer?
It is ridiculous.
It's hard to do. 1-1. Chopper foul. You missed it a couple of weeks ago, Nathan. We did a district tournament game, and in honor of the Masters, we did an inning like the Masters, like a Masters
man.
call.
I'm going to have to go back and watch
Yeah. 1-2, 1 out here, and this is a big pitch. Wes Lawrence on deck. In the dirt again, and here comes the second Merritt Island run, and he came all the way around the bases on a walk and 3 wild pitches, and just like that, it's 5-2, and Brody Vogel will wear the cone head for the cone on his head for the second time today, and there it is. So it's 5-2, and now American Heritage puts himself in a predicament here because you're always going to have the tying run in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
You need 2 on to do that, but there's always that shot, you know?
Right. Always.
3-2. Jensen 1 pitch away from drawing the second walk of the inning. Montiel kicks and fires inside. He called that a strike. Are you kidding me? Or you have got to be kidding me. That is a terrible call. Terrible. Terrible call. That is the worst call of the day.
Of the series.
All right, we got to move on, though. 2 outs. Look, if you're watching Brevard Sports Network for the first time, we have a great relationship with the MCOA and the referees and the umpires and things like that. And in fact, the Mid-Coast Officials Association has held a banquet every year for the last 5 years, and I've emceed it. So, but you gotta do, when you see it, you gotta call it.
I mean, that was quite literally at his shoulders.
And inside.
Right.
Right. That's a terrible call. 1-1. But, let's not lose focus and track here. I mean, it's not, they're down by 3. It's one sequence of events. Pitch swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 run is already in. Mustangs trying to generate a little 2-out rally here, down to their final strike of this inning and 4 outs of their season. Montiel, and he gets into that, but the way we've seen him play center field, and nice job out there tracking it by Delafipino. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. That outfield has been tremendous all
Absolutely.
series.
Yep, they have.
And not just in catching balls, but in hitting cutoff guys and making great throws. That is a great outfield, and they make another great play. And it is 5-2. We're going to the 7th. All right, we go to the 7th. Bruce Vion was over there taking a piece of the umpire's ear over something. I keep calling him Vion. Bruce Avon. Bruce Avon was taking a piece of the umpire's ear. I'm not sure why, but he was taking it. And Brady still asking him, telling the umpire that pitch was up. So in steps, we got some pitching changes. Liam Miller's on the bump now for Merritt Island. Davin Pertucci steps in. Wes Lawrence goes to 3rd, and Jesse Dector goes to 1st, last night's winning pitcher. Liam Miller's first pitch offering to straight and backhanded by Blaylock, and that is routine for him. And that's 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Now batting number 17, Angelo Geraldo.
Angelo Geraldo steps in. He is 1 for 3 today. Liam Miller kicks and fires. Yeah. Outside, ball 1. All right.
All right.
Well, I'm standing over here. What are you doing? 1-1. Yeah, I wasn't diving. Sorry, buddy. Brady framed that one long enough to put a nail in it and hang it.
He was hoping for something.
I loved it. There's a chopper, tough play. Oh my goodness. Got him. Ty Brandis doing Ty Brandis things. The pick by Dector.
Phenomenal.
2 outs. Ty Brandis. That's an unbelievable play and a great pick by Dector. I thought there was no way that was happening. All right, David Saladino steps in. The catcher, 1 for 1. Strike 1. Inside, 1-1. Too high, 2-1. Although I've seen that called a strike.
Yep.
2-1. Straight back and fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild here. This could be our final baseball broadcast of the year. We got some softball coming up. We got softball regionals coming up. Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. Top of the 7th. Miller kicks and fires strike. I don't know what to say. There's a chopper up the middle. Brandis, oh my goodness gracious. Brandis. Put the camera on Ty Brandis because he just made 2 defensive plays that you just don't see at this level very often. And I got to tell you, the umpire missed a few there, but Brandis made up for it. Well, if it is to be, it must be now. The Mustangs need 3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. All right. So if they're going to have to win, they're going to have to beat their closer, late reliever, Mr. Santos, Enrique Santos. And we saw what he was capable of in Game 1. Enrique Santos shut the door, and it'll be Nick Cunningham and back to the top of the order with Ty Brandis. The Mustangs, they need 3 to tie. 3 to tie. And listen, Santos comes with emotion, so the Mustangs are going to have to keep their emotions in check.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now batting for your Mustangs here in the bottom of the 7th, number 16, Nick Cunningham.
Merritt Island, a young team, 3 seniors on it. Most of their talented standouts are freshmen or sophomores. So this is And they were one of the best hitting teams in the state this year. They just were. We watched them destroy some really good pitching staffs this year. But now they got to beat Enrique Santos, and he is overthrown pitch 1-0. That fastball is low to mid-90s. I'm telling you that right now. 1-0. Strike one. Right down the middle. Santos kicks and fires. Strike two. And if you can throw it that fast, you just say, you know what? Here it is. Hit it.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he goes fastball again.
You got to put this up closer, or nobody's going to hear you. Pitch. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say I thought he was going to go for a fastball, but he threw what looked like a curve.
He threw like a little curveball there. If he can develop a slider, well, that's a foul ball. So Cunningham is in. It's 2-2 now. 5-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for American Heritage. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for Merritt Island. And the story of today has been the American Heritage pitching. There is no question about it. 2-2. Strike 3, 1 out. American Heritage, the defending 4A state champs, 2 outs away from advancing to the regional finals. Think about some of the great talent Coach Bruce Avon has developed through the years, and we see it on this team as well. You got Brady Snow, who's, for my money, going to be pitching in Major League Baseball one day.
He should be.
You know, you got guys like Enrique Battlefield Jr. for the Orioles organization, Tristan Casas, Mark Viento for the Mets. Upstairs, ball 1. Ty Brandis. 1-0. So Coach Avon knows what he's doing. Coach Arnold's got a young squad over here he's developing, that's for sure. Both guys, very similar resumes. College Hall of Famers. Professional players. Known for developing talent. The 2-0 is 3-0. 3-0. And next year they get a full season of Gabe Norman.
And Ryder Whittick.
Jesse Decker, too.
Ty Brandis, too.
Ty Brandis, Liam Miller, they'll all be back. That's a strike. That's a terrible call. He gave him this proverbial strike, and it was high and outside. That is a horrible call. 3-1. Well, that's a strike. That's a strike. That's a strike. He got lucky. 3-2. Down to their final out. Saladino squeezes it. 2 outs. And it's up to the freshman, Charlie Blaylock. 2 outs. Merritt Island didn't lose this game because of a home plate umpire today. They did not.
No.
The Merritt Island, they got beat because they kicked the ball around a little bit in the first inning. It cost them some runs. And American Heritage, you know, when you have the experience that they have, a day like today is an inning, a pitch, an inning, you know, at a time, and that's how they took it. And there's a shot, and up and over to third, and that will do it. The American Heritage Plantation Patriots come back from down a game, and they advance to the regional finals. And an outstanding effort from both of these teams, 2 good baseball games, 3 good baseball games they played, as the teams will line up and shake hands, led by their captain, Brady Snow, as Snow and Norman will shake hands. And that'll do it. I want to thank Posse Brothers, Posse Bros Pizza. And Nathan, thank you. And a great year for the Merritt Island Mustangs. Does not end the way they want, but they'll be back. And they'll definitely be back. And they'll have to be contended with for a few years to come, especially in Brevard County. Again, their lineup 1 through 9, all over 340. 8 of those guys are back in the lineup next year. And then we got, you said Norman, Dexter. You know,
All of them.
They're all coming back. So this Merritt Island team isn't done yet. So, and we'll see American Heritage again, because good luck to the Patriots in their quest to defend the 4A title. As coaches hug. And that'll do it. That'll wrap it up for us. We're going to get out of here. I hope all of you out there enjoyed the broadcast. I want to thank all of you from down south for tuning in. I want to thank all of you here in Brevard County. For Nathan Oglesby, for Caleb Brown, for Athletic Director Tom Finney, for Head Coach Jason Arnold, for Head Coach Bruce Haven, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. This has been a presentation of Brevard Sports Network. Once again, the final score, American Heritage wins the series 2-1. They'll advance to the 4A4 regional finals. Have a great